Hi there, I'm Sebastian from Uptivity, and I thought I'd just give you a quick overview of our entire kind of software portfolio today. So one thing that's worth mentioning before we start is that we're very modular. So rather than selling one giant system that tries to do everything, we've built lots of different apps that can kind of work on their own, or they can be plugged together depending on what you need really. So some of our customers use one app, others use 10. It really depends on what you're trying to do. So we're going to start with facilities and maintenance. At the heart of this section is MaintainPad. This is our main maintenance platform. If you're managing buildings, sites, or equipment, it's designed to help keep repairs, maintenance, and compliance organized instead of scattered across emails, spreadsheets, and phone calls. Alongside that is asset management. That's all about knowing what assets you have, where they are, and what condition they're in. This sounds simple, but a lot of companies don't have this in place whatsoever. So once you've got that done, the next step is maintaining them properly, which is where smart work orders come in. That helps teams manage reactive jobs, planned maintenance, and recurring work without things slipping through the cracks. Now, every repair has to start somewhere, so that's why we have report repair. Instead of people making phone calls or sending emails, they can report issues through an app or through the web, and everything gets logged and tracked properly. And if you've got engineers or maintenance teams out in the field, that's where our field service management platform comes in. It helps with scheduling job allocation and keeping everyone updated on progress. We also have a full CAFM platform for organisations that want a wider view of their buildings, assets, suppliers, facilities, operations, but all in one place. And to support maintenance teams, we've got inventory, which helps manage spare parts and consumables, making sure the things you need are actually available when a job actually comes in. Then there's Checky. Most businesses have checks, audits, inspections that they need to complete, but they often end up on paper or on spreadsheets. So Checky simply just brings all of that into one place. And building on the compliance side, we have PyroK. That's our fire safety platform, and it helps business manage inspections, servicing, and compliance for fire safety equipment. Next up is Keysy. So it sounds simple, but anyone who's worked in facilities, property, or hospitality knows how much time gets wasted chasing keys around. Keysy keeps track of who has what and reminds people when they need to return them as well. We also offer smart sensors. These monitor things like temperature, humidity, leaks, and movement, giving businesses early warnings when something isn't quite right. Finally, in this section, we have Ecometer. So this basically helps organizations understand where they're actually using energy and, probably more importantly, where they're wasting it. Now we're going to move into e-commerce and sales. So this next section is all about helping businesses sell more efficiently and keeping control of customer relationships. So for retail businesses, we have Just Sell Retail. And for wholesalers, we have Just Sell Wholesale. Both are designed to help businesses sell online while keeping control of their customers, orders, and profits rather than paying commission every time they make a sale. Alongside that is our sales rep app. This gives sales teams access to customer information, pricing, stock levels, and quoting tools whilst they're actually out meeting those customers. But not every business sells products, of course. For service-based businesses, we have Just Sell Services. This handles online bookings, appointments, and payments without all the manual admin that usually comes with scheduling. And for hire and rental companies, we have Just Sell Hire, which manages bookings, availability, returns, invoicing, and ongoing rentals. That was a mouthful. We also have a platform for restaurants and takeaways, which is Click to Go. This allows them to take orders directly through their own platform rather than giving away a percentage of every order to third-party apps like Delivery or Uber Eats. And connecting all of these systems together is our EPoS platform, which links online sales with what's happening in store whilst keeping everything in sync. So next up is our food and drink section. A lot of the apps you've already seen can be used here too, but we've also got Resinity. Resinity is designed specifically for food manufacturers and distributors where traceability, quality control, and compliance aren't optional. Alongside that is Inventory Plus, which takes inventory management a step further with full traceability throughout the production process. Delivery is a new one though, so Delivery helps businesses manage their own deliveries and drivers whilst keeping customers informed along the route along the way. Finally, we've got our HR and productivity tools. So Attendance Rota helps businesses manage shifts and attendance across multiple teams and locations. Be Heard helps collect feedback from both customers and staff, making it easier to spot issues and opportunities for improvement. And Digital Documents helps reduce paperwork by allowing businesses to send documents, collect signatures, and keep everything stored digitally. At the very bottom here we have Udo, which helps teams assign and track tasks so everyone knows what's been done and what still needs attention. So that was a quick-ish overview of the Uptivity portfolio. Sorry if I've bored you to death, but the big thing that ties all this together is flexibility. So as I mentioned, you can take a single app and solve a specific problem, or combine multiple apps together and build a system around the way your business already works. And that's really what Uptivity is all about. So thank you very much, and get in touch if any of these sound interesting. Bye.